Hey guys, Carl from Unforced Errors here. Today we are talking about Luzz, specifically the Luzz Tornazo. I gotta say, this thing rips. Luzz is doing something right. They are coming out with some fantastic paddles. So I already did a review on the Inferno, which has become one of my favorite paddles. So check that out and I will include a link in the description. I'll also do a short comparison later in this video. But I have to say the Tornazo kind of feels like the Inferno's stronger, slightly crazier older brother. It's got more pop, slightly more power, and honestly, just a little more attitude on the court. So, let's talk about it.
0, 1. Let's get started.
Alright, a quick rundown of the Tornazo. The Tornazo comes in at around 7.9 ounces, 16 millimeters thick, and about 16.5 inches long, with a 5.5 inch handle, so plenty of room for those twoies. But the big story about the Tornazo and what sets it apart is the PBAS core. That's Luzz's new tech. Basically, it's the same kind of high energy foam that they use in premium running shoes. So it's light but super springy. This really means you get a ton of pop and energy return off of the face. Pair that with a carbon fiber textured surface and you've got great spin and a crisp, solid feel. Now on the court, this thing feels lively. The first few hits I was like, okay, this thing has some juice. The Tornazo has noticeably more pop than the Inferno. You can drive the ball deep without overswinging, which I really loved. It also has a great big, more forgiving sweet spot. So if you catch it a little off center, it still goes. The swing weight's a touch higher than the Inferno, which does make it feel a little heavier, but also maybe a little more stable on blocks and counters. It really doesn't twist much in your hand, but they're both very similar. At the kitchen, it actually surprised me. I thought it might be like too bouncy, but the control is still really solid for the amount of pop you get. And once you get used to like that extra pop and you get a feel for it, your resets and dinks start feeling a lot more clean and confident. Although I will say, I think this paddle tends to lean more towards the advanced player. Someone who really has a handle on their control and ability to have that soft touch. Because I really did find myself struggling to reset and put touch on the ball. But if you're someone who has that under control, then you're going to absolutely love this thing. So here's a quick comparison. The Inferno is a little quicker through the air. It's lighter feeling and great for fast hand battles. The Tornazo though brings a little bit more power and definitely more pop. It's the one you want if you like driving, countering, or playing aggressive from midcourt. It's just got that extra boom behind the ball. For me, the Inferno tends to be more of a control paddle. And I don't really want to say it's a control paddle because it has all the power and pop in the world, but the Tornazo just edges it out a little bit. Both are really, really good paddles. It really just depends on how you play. So overall, I am a huge fan of Luzz and what they're doing, and I really like the Luzz Tornazo. It's powerful, clean, super fun to hit with. That PBAS core really gives it the pop and stiff feel that you don't really get from a lot of foam paddles right now. If you've tried both, let me know what you think down in the comments, which one you would rather play with. And if you haven't hit the Tornazo yet, definitely check it out. And again, I will say that out of these two, for me personally, I'm still going with the Inferno. I just love this paddle so much, and my control game isn't really where it needs to be. Hopefully I'll get there. I will say I let some higher level people try it. They said they couldn't really feel a huge difference between these paddles, so take that into consideration if you are at that high level. Let me know what you think in the comments, and as always guys, please like and subscribe. If you want more reviews, how-tos, and just pickleball content, it really helps us out. And also drop a comment. We love to see what you guys think, and Frank loves to answer you. So as always, guys, I will see you out on the courts.